Hey everyone, it's Tori Good here with Bucks County Paranormal. I wanted to redo this video because I had no idea my camcorder was having a low audio. So I just now fixed it. Right here is my digital voice recorders I have for paranormal investigation to capture EVPs, which is electronic voice phenomena. Here's, I mostly have Sony. This is my old one, my oldest. The one I had before this one was an RCA. Wasn't that great, so I got this, and this one I had many years. It captures so many EVPs. These are the newest ones that came out. I don't know if Sony still makes them. And here's the Olympus. I tried it once and I just don't like it. I just like my Sony's better. Alright, my next ones are PSB7s by Gary Golka at DES. This was my very first PSB7. I got this back in 2011 or 2012 when they're back in glossy. I dropped it many times. I kind of wish I've gotten more, but I didn't know he's going to change the revs on them, have different versions. Right here is Rev 4, and this is Rev 5. This was my very first Spirit Box through Hack Shack before. This is what we used before these came out. Basically, someone goes in a circuit board, bends something in there. So if you hold down scan, it will scan for you. And here's a Rev 4, still brand new in a box. And I got two Rev 5s. Still brand new. This one I just took off the screen, the protective screen that Rev 5 has. And here's another Rev 5, brand new. Still have its protective screen on. Like I said, the reason why I have multiple is because once I get to one I like, I buy extra because he will constantly make different versions and they won't be the same from each other. Now the speakers I use is the Altec or Altec, whatever you have to pronounce it. This is the Orbit. This goes great to the original one, the glossy one, or the older ones. The Rev 4 or 5, I use this, the JBL speaker, or sometimes I use the DES speaker from Gary Golka. Now the next one is my APFD processor. Basically what this does, it rewinds 10 seconds, 20 seconds, and 30 seconds. Every time you press S2, switch 2, it'll go back every 10 seconds. You can also reset, has this display for the wave format. Let me show it to you. So any audio will come out, this line it will show. It's basically hit S2, go back 10 seconds. If it spoke fast, you basically hit S3 to slow it down, and S2 and S3 to slow it, to reset it. Also, it comes with these Bluetooth speakers. That's if you buy the non-basic one. You buy the $400 one. It comes with a PSB7T and everything you need. If you just buy the basic one, it just comes with this processor by itself. Now my next one is the DES ANC or DES ANC Pro. Basically, he eliminates the noise, the static and stuff, and all the interference. You basically hit up to decrease the noise, hit down to increase the noise. If you want to reset it, hit them both same time. This part goes to your spirit boxes. This part goes in your speaker, or what I like to do is hook up to my APFD processor. And this is magnetic, so won't go anywhere. Alright, my next one is ANC Mini. Basically, it does exactly the same thing as DSNC, but a miniature version. Once again, to reset it, you put these two together to reset it. The red one, I got the earlier model when it just first came out, so mine's going to look very different from yours. The red one is basically to decrease noise, yellow is to increase noise. The power's right here, and it's going to have a light right here. The newer ones are going to have a light right here, and mine has a little screw right there for the battery pack to remove the batteries. Some of the newer ones might not even have that. Alright, the next one is my millimeters. This is a Mel A704 RAM. This is a basic millimeter, the Mel A704. And this is a Mel A704 EMT. This was my very first millimeter I got back in like 2012. You see my old videos I've seen using this. It has a telescopic antenna. You see, got the back part here. Open it up. It has buttons for the RAM. Basically, any spirits want to interfere with the electromagnetic. It radiates a electromagnetic field, so if the spirits want to disturb it, they'll set it off and set these lights off on top. But the range on the RAM is not as good as EMT. Here, this is just a basic millimeter. It does everything what this does, except for it does not irradiate electromagnetic. Here, this is the current one I use, since these two are I put back in original boxes, back in storage. Has a shadow detection device right here, right on top. Has ATD feature, and also I can adjust the range of the electromagnetic. Alright, the next one is my REM pod, EMTs. I do not have the original REM pod where it has no adjustable range. This REM pod is a prototype for these two, so this is a granddaddy. There's only like 7 of these made, so yeah, it's I don't use it because of that reason, because it's a prototype. So basically, take this antenna out, you can change it right there what you want for range and stuff. And these are REM Pod EMT version 2. These will have more range, radiates electromagnetic distance than this will. I think these are 7 to 10 inches, I don't remember exactly. Then this one is a version 2, but they changed the look. The color of the red is different. This was a little higher. And also, you can see how this has a thread to pull on tripod. This doesn't. Alright, my next one is a PSB11 ANC. The PSB11 is the first one. Gary came out the ANC version, which once again reduces the noise. I got the ANC because it's made no difference from the original one. All you have to do is cancel. You can cancel. It just operates just regular SB11. Here I got 2 speakers for channel 1 and channel 2. Here I got like a IR bracket from Famlight. I just use industrial Velcro because I can't think of any other thing to use to hold them. And once you put this at 50 milliseconds scan, it's really gnarly. That sounds like a helicopter takeoff. Alright, my next 2. This one is a energy speaker. Basically, plug it to your cell phone or whatever you want to play audio through. It converts that audio into EMF. Since Spirits uses EMF, you won't hear it. Your digital voice recorders won't pick it up. The only thing that will pick it up is EMF reader or you have the EVP mic, you touch your speaker, you'll hear your audio. Now the EVP mic, supposedly spirits use EMF to communicate, so, or something like that. So supposedly the EVP mic will pick them up, and your digital recorders will pick it up. I've used this thing so many times, I've gotten nothing with it, so does it work? I don't know. I've not been successful with it. I haven't seen people even use it, they got nothing with it, so I could be doing something wrong, something I'm missing, I don't know. This is my resonance EM pump by Bill Chappell at Digital Dallison, just like the EVP mic and Yes speaker. This produces electromagnetic for spirits to use as energy, and it does white noise and other stuff. I just use this EM pump. See here. I need to send this back to Bill because this part here got dislodged, so I can't charge it. Alright, the next one is my Paranormal Puck 2. It does basically the same thing what Obvious does, but on a cell phone. The current updates for these do not work with Android. So if you're an Android user, you're going to have to find their old software, their old app, for it to work. If not, you're basically shell out $300 some for nothing. Yeah, I'm not too happy with Bill that one. Because I have an Android phone, and basically keep using these, you need an iPhone or a iTablet. The Ovilus 5. For years, I've been avoiding getting Ovilus because I've been hearing it does not work as it does. So I said, okay, I'll get one because I just want one, just for heck of it. And it's true. It does not work like how they do in Ghost Ventures. What you see on Ghost Ventures, they do not work like that at all. All they do is spit out so much RAM stuff. It's ridiculous. People say you gotta pick out what's relevant to your question out of this RAM stuff. That's the problem. So it does what Obvious does. Go in here, dictionary mode.
State. Low. Tablet. Seek. Oops.
So you can see it just spin out random stuff.
However.
Now my next one, my Obvious 3 Plus. This is a pre-order version, so it has my name on it. I'm 23 out of 150. This used to be really talkative until I got back from Bill Chappell because the battery needs to get replaced. And it doesn't really spit out random words very much. So, it's a good collector's item though. Alright, my next device is a mind blocker from Bill Chappell at Digital Dallison. Basically, I'm not sure is how it's supposed to work. It doesn't really explain how it works. What you're supposed to do, I mean. I'm not sure you're supposed to have your eyes closed doing it. You're supposed to do it at day, at night. I've seen videos, there's only one video, and they seem like don't really know either. Basically, it flashes lights. Let me turn this on so you guys can see it. Like that. And it produces what sounds like train running across on tracks or something. Hopefully this will pick it up. So if my camcorder audio picked it up, you should be able to hear it. So instead of having like those ping pong balls that's kind of happening taped to your eye and wear big headsets and with the red light constant in front of you, this replaces that. Now my next device is my IR lights. What I use is Phantom IR lights. They're like the best on the market. You gotta have a camcorder that's built to night vision. There's one of those hack ones where they hack it where it will say always pink, whatever, at night has that pink color or that gray color. I don't like that. What you need is actually a true night vision camcorder like the one I'm using. Let me turn it on and show you. Here, the night vision's on. This one has batteries. See? It's bright. Yeah, so far, if you want to go night vision, I strongly recommend you get a camcorder with night vision, not one of those hack ones. So, to get those camcorders, we're going to spend a couple, like $1,000 for the camera I'm recording now. It cost me $1,000. Well, and the next one is my camcorder, which I'm recording with now, so I don't have to switch with my cell phone. Alright, this is my camcorder. My most favorite and best camcorder for paranormal investigation I use is a Sony FDR AX53. Yes, this is going to cost you $1,000 brand new, but it's well worth the money. And if you're going to be editing videos in 4K, you better have good computer, because if you don't have a very good computer, it's going to hate you for that. Open it up. You can see it has night shot, which is night vision. That's my SD card. I'd never close that door. And also has a viewfinder. Some people say there's no point having viewfinders. Actually, when I was at a silver reenactment, it was so sunny out, I had to use a viewfinder to see where I'm looking at, because this LED screen wasn't working in the sunlight. So I was glad I had a viewfinder so I can record the silver reenactment. And here's the front. I don't know if you guys can tell, but that camera lens, it moves. As you move, it moves to keep the image really stable. I do want to get one more of these, but I need a new laptop, because my other laptop is just so old it struggles with 4K anymore. Well guys, this is this video. Hope you guys enjoyed.